Hey, bud. So here's a little update vid for you guys. Got most of my junk kind of in the closet there. I went ahead and vacuumed the floor. This used to have like a lot of stuff in the floor, but I went and cleaned it up as much as I could and vacuumed in stuff. I put my desk over there with my computer on it, so I have made room here to build my bed. So let's see if that works. Alright, and now another update. I've got my bed together. That took like the better part of like an hour or so to get that together. Got my desk there. Still got a lot of kind of junk and stuff. Although I had some maintenance guys come by because my washer didn't work, and my dryer, I couldn't open the door to like dry stuff. So they came by and they fixed the washer. Apparently the water just wasn't turned on in the back for some reason. They think it was because of the carpet guys that came in and replaced the carpets before I moved in. And then they literally just flipped this door open because before it opened this way and I couldn't open the dryer, but now it opens this way and I can open the dryer, and that's great. Still got quite a lot to go through in here. I look like a dude from an episode of Hoarders. Oh gosh, this box is just right there. But when it comes together and when everything goes where it goes, this will be beautiful. You can guarantee it, because that is my standard. Huzzah, this is gonna be the very first meal I make in the new place. Yay, bacon and eggs. Hello, so good morning. Here's a little update video as far as the kitchen goes. It's a little whitewashed back there because of my windows, but my kitchen is coming along. Let's see if I can open some stuff up for you. See, right here. Oh, can you see that at all? That's where I'm keeping all my dry food, up there. I don't have a pantry in this apartment, so I have to kind of fit everything in the cabinets. This one is empty so far, and that is because I'm going to put pretty much most things from this box. And this is all of my, if I can hold it open, goodness. I'm struggling, goodness. Wow, 10 years later, right? I don't know if you can see in there, but it has all of my kind of cups and bowls and everything that's wrapped up, and that is going to go in the cabinets as well. Well, I am packing up all of the packing paper I used. And you can see I got a shelf kind of going on right there. Oh, goodness. It's a lot more organized than it looks, I promise. Alright, so fast forward a couple days. The kitchen is coming along. It still looks messy, but the cabinets are more or less relatively filled up. Got some bowls and cups and things in there, and then in here I have some dry foods and goods, and you know, all the appliances are kind of where I think they're gonna be. The kitchen the refrigerator, I just threw up all my magnets up there. I don't know, like everything's got a place so far, which is good. Everything is been washed, you know, and then setting up to dry. I'm gonna use all this eventually, and you know, obviously when this is all said and done, this will all be nice and clear and clean and stuff. This is the living room right now, so I'm watching some Tim Tracker over there. What's up, bro? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, everything looks messy, I know, but it's you guys have seen what it looked like when it was just kind of piled up to here with just stuff, you know. Pretty much this whole week, every like minute that I've not been at work has been just like taking piles into there, taking those same piles, bringing it back into here, taking those piles, bringing them in there, putting that pile right here, taking that pile, putting it over there, and yeah, so this is the progress, and it's gonna be good. Right now, the thing that I don't like is that neither room has like a central light fixture in it. Just kind of got a fan here, so I have my own kind of like light idea that I'm gonna set up here in the coming days, but it's hard to come home at night because I walk in and everything's just kind of pitch black, and I have to feel over here, and then I turn this guy on right in here. All right, I think it's time to take care of this mane of hair of craziness and get a haircut. I'm gonna get a haircut. All right, and there we go, haircut. Looking good, looking sharp, Roy. Nice, self-confidence, 10 out of 10. And you know what, it wouldn't be a vlog without getting some Wendy's. Yeah, boy, getting some Wendy's. Please don't hit me, thank you. Hi guys, Wendy's was delicious. Now I wanna give you a quick little apartment tour here because I keep forgetting to kind of do that when I have, oh look, there's Farley. Gucci. Keep forgetting to do that when I'm home, and it's daytime, so let me do that real quick. Bear in mind, it's still clearly a mess, but it is an organized mess, as I've been attesting to the whole time. Now let's flip the camera around and show you what's good. Still working on the kitchen. That has you know, a lot of promise to it, and there's a lot of just like loose stuff where it fit in one place before, but you know, I'm just kind of like, where do I put it now? The TV is looking good. The couches are looking good. I can at least now get to them and sit on them if I want to. Obviously, like, this table is going to go right here soon. But now I just got to figure out where all this, like, small stuff goes. And in here, I moved most of the mess in here. Farley's kind of helping me out or judging me, one of the two. Pretty much all the stuff on that bed is going to go in and around the desk, or all this is going to go in the closet or under the bed. So everything in here does have a place. And most of this is going to go outside of my little storage cabinet. And you can see my cat towers in there. Those cat towers are probably going to go in that corner over there eventually. So this is something that doesn't happen often. At least you'd be lucky if it didn't happen. So my Chevrolet Impala, my car, the coolant started to kind of malfunction, causing the engine to kind of overheat. So I am here at a Chevrolet dealership at 3 o'clock in the morning after my horror nights shift. And I'm about to drop off my keys right in here. And hopefully they fix my car, because I need that to be fixed. And also, my lovely girlfriend Brennan followed me all the way out here at 3 in the morning. And when she finds out I've been over here vlogging for a minute, when she could have been sleeping for another minute, she'll kill me. So, alright, gonna put my key in here and I'll let you know what happens.
There's cars everywhere.
Remember, I was just there at 3 in the morning. When I'm back, got everything paid for, my car figured out. So it ended up being a problem with 2 pieces of the car. The coolant was leaking, and it was leaking out of 2 different places, the thermostat, and then somewhere else that's on here. But they had to replace both parts, and had them do a synthetic oil change for me just to kind of get that done. Rotated the tires, kind of all like the general maintenance stuff you want to do. Came out to about $1,000. It's a lot of money. Really a lot of money. Hey, look, there it is right there. And just like that, I'm back in my car, and I'm gonna be eating ramen for about a month now. So aren't I lucky? It's kind of crazy, like, how fast things can happen when things like cars are concerned, where it could be running perfectly one afternoon, and then right after that, everything goes wrong. Hey, Farley. How you doing, buddy? Alright, I wanted to show you guys the apartment right now, because it is coming along more and more and more. I have some Halloween stuff up here, I have some pumpkins up here, because even though I'm all over the place, I'm still trying to celebrate myself some Halloween. But I got the table there, I got the couches where I want them to go, I got some cat trees over there. I had to throw away one of the cat trees, and I'm so sad about it because it broke. But I think 2 is all Farley's gonna need, and he's meowing now. But yeah. So this is what the place looks like. My room is still kind of a wreck in there, but everything is getting where it needs to go, I think. Oh, I need to flip that egg. Hello! So another little inserted update into this, I guess, moving vlog. This is what it's going to become over the progression of like a few weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, as I kind of move into this apartment and then get it to where I want it to be. I got these, well, I'm not pointing at anything, I got these cool lights, because I don't know if you guys remember, I like to use like string lights in my room instead of just like one big or multiple bulbed lamps and stuff, because I think these add a kind of a cool look here, and they're not like the usual like Christmas lights, like they're actual individual like small little bulbs, and it lights the room really well, really evenly. I like that. Also, I got another little TV. It's the exact same model that I have in there, but it's smaller, and I got it on Amazon for like a really discounted price, I think, because it has a tiny little scuff right up here on the back of the TV. So yeah, discounted TV, and it's a smart TV, and I can, you know, put YouTube and Netflix on it and all that fun stuff. So that's an update. This is kind of what the room looks like in here. It is coming together, and there's a lot of like stuff all over the place, but the room in here is looking pretty good. And then this is the living room. So it is coming together. It is coming together pretty nicely, and you know, once it's done, it'll look really, really cool, I think. Also, I never really got to show this, but this is the haul that I got from the SeaWorld Spooktacular. I've already eaten like a lot of this, and it's still like all the way up to like here in like the bag. I'm thinking that you are my star. Christmas tree, checking my list, and all I see is you. Joy to the world, looking Now put on the hood. Yay! The tail. Please get this.
How do I look? It is comfy, but
I mean, honestly, it looks completely proportional to your body.
but does it look cute? Like I don't have a weird body.
A little bit short down here.
It makes you look chunky.
Chunky?
It does.
Alright, it's been a minute since I updated this little apartment vlog, but the kitchen is pretty much where I want it to be. I've gotten some Mickey hats and put them up there. I'm kind of hoping to like line the top of that. Which direction am I trying to? There we go, something like that. But the kitchen is pretty good. We are now in the month of November, about halfway through the month of November. I got these lights up here, so now when I flip this on, it flips these guys on, and I've got these kind of strung all around the apartment, and I like that. I like that better than the like kind of cheaper Christmas lights that I used to go with. But I got these in the mail. I just bought these, if I can get them. My apartment is still a mess. I've moved in for a month now and everything's a mess, but I have some red bulbs right here, and then right here I have some green bulbs. There you go. Because Christmas is coming up, the Christmas decorating time of year, so I'm going to replace these bulbs with little green and red bulbs, and that's actually going to make it a lot easier to kind of decorate for Christmas and then decorate back again after Christmas is over, because I used to put up like regular like white lights all around the apartment, and then I would take those down and then I'd put up Christmas lights and string those all around the apartment, and it's kind of hard in drywall and nails and stuff or whatever. I use thumbtacks to like put lights up and take them down because it's complicated. But now with this one strand of lights, all I need to do is replace the bulbs, and yeah, so now it's time to decorate for Christmas. I didn't really get a chance to decorate for Halloween, unfortunately, just because of the timing of when I moved in, but Christmas is definitely my more favorite time of the year anyway, so let's decorate for Christmas. Alright, ooh, I do not have a shirt on. Let's flip this around. It's the next day, by the way, after the clip that I filmed yesterday. You can see the living room in there is still kind of a mess, but I put up the lights. These are my little Christmas lights here. I really like that. Right now I'm making myself some breakfast over here, chopping up some onions and some cheese. Goodness. And yeah, just making myself some yummy breakfast. I probably should have ended that clip like 1 second ago, but that's fine. I'm watching Disneyland videos to kind of get hyped because we're going to Disneyland in like 3 weeks. And there they are. Yum! So I'm trying to put the tree together. And little Farley here, I think this is his favorite time of year too, because every time I get this stuff out, he just wants to do that. And it makes it a little bit hard, but he's a good sport, and he just kind of likes playing around with the trees and the branches and stuff. Farley. So I got the tree up, kind of the bare skeleton of the tree and all the lights in there. Got my little skirt underneath it. Got some garland here. Got a lot of bulbs. Probably gonna have Brennan help me out with that because that's a kind of a fun thing to do with the girlfriend, right? Hey, decorate a tree. Got a lot of miscellaneous stuff in here. Still some pumpkins from Halloween. This is just a lot of stuff I need to like really sort through. Like, what is this? A Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Disc thing? But this is my giant storage container for all my holiday stuff. Got my Halloween stuff back in there. Got a bunch of stockings here. That's Farley's. There's Stinky the candy cane. And this is my second box of holiday stuff. And you know what? My favorite thing is just opening up a holiday box, because you see the lights here, you see the wreaths, you see the poinsettias, you see my favorite scent of candle, evergreen, and man, just what's not to be excited about? You forget how you pack this stuff up, so then when you like unpack it, it's like, whoa, 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 that's there, that's there, that's there. I have a little piece of mistletoe that I have had since I started like decorating for Christmas back in 2010. I think I got this in 2011 when I first moved in to my house that I lived in when I lived in Gainesville, when I went to college there. So I saw a piece of mistletoe that I think is actually a live plant. So it's not live anymore, that's for sure. But yep, that was a little update. Wanted to update you on. Still got these lights up here, so the Christmas is really coming together here in the old apartment. What do you think, buddy? Okay.
All I heard was Donald Trump. All I heard was Donald Trump. We didn't wait till. You gotta do it again, Dennis is here.
Go back that way.
Okay.
What now? There, right there in the basket.
Why
Why are you doing that? You sucked all day. Get up. Get up and take a picture.
So, what you just saw was a little clip from Thanksgiving last night, but it is now Black Friday, and I have my posters here because it's about time I put my posters on the wall. Christmas tree still here. I got some garland up in here, and when I go hardcore poster, I get really hardcore into the math of it to make sure everything is calculated and centered, and I look like an engineering student or something. But in here, Dennis, what are you doing?
I am trying to make ratatouille with what Roy has.
Trying? What does that mean?
Roy doesn't have a casserole dish, or like a deep pot, or a really wide pan, or anything.
I'm a disgrace. But the process is going pretty well over here. Got the zucchini and squash here, and then got the eggplant and other things in there.
It's just eggplant and chili.
Of course. But I'll show you the finished product in a second. And here we have it, Dennis. Fresh ratatouille.
Mm-hmm.
But do you have my contribution?
Where's your contribution? Oh, this?
No, in the oven.
Oh, is it ready?
Garlic bread. Woo! You're welcome. I worked hard on that for you.
Thank you. I
But
appreciate
I'm
it.
excited about this. So I'm apparently still adding on to this moving in montage, but something happened here. Well, I guess not really here, but out here. My air conditioner stopped working, and I was like, why is that? And went around and felt all the vents and stuff, and it was on, but no air was coming out. And I was like, okay, that's a little bit weird. Maybe I need to replace the filter or something like that. But then I came in here, where the back of this is where the air conditioner is, and it's flooded down there. It's not flooded, but it's like a big puddle. And I was like, oh no, I have major flashbacks to my apartment 2 years ago that completely flooded and ruined everything. We had to move apartments and flipped our life upside down for a couple weeks. And I was like, not again, not again. Thankfully, this time I have renter's insurance, so if anything did happen, I'd be kind of A-okay, more than I was last time. But I was still like, oh no, not this time. So I called the emergency maintenance line, and unfortunately, because it's not more than 84 degrees outside, it's not considered an emergency, even though there is water collecting, which is still considered an emergency according to the lease. But the guy basically said that it's probably most likely that it froze over a little bit, so it's not like a major cause for concern. They can come and they can repair that tomorrow morning. And he just advised me just to turn off the air conditioner. Luckily, it feels really nice outside, and I think I'm going to go over to Brennan's house, Brennan's apartment, and stay there with her tonight. Anyway, I work like a 12-hour shift tomorrow at Disney, which is going to be long, so hopefully in that time they come out and they fix it, and they do what they need to do with it, because I like my air conditioner, and I don't like flooding, so hopefully they can figure this out for me. That'd be really cool. Hi, so since the last clip, this has been fixed. This is my air conditioner unit right here. It's been fixed. They came by and they fixed it, but then it kind of broke again. So like the air was kind of like, you could put your hand up to like a vent up there, but no cold air would be flowing out. And the problem was because this was completely freezing over and then dripping into my washer and dryer room back there. It looks a little gross in there, a little rusty, but it works. So I guess that's kind of the main point there. But I talked to the guy again. He's coming by. This was again like a big block of ice, and now it's unfrozen, so he's going to come by and replace whatever fluids or things that it needs to do so it stops freezing over. And then when it stops freezing over, the air can flow and it can come out through the vent. And also, guess who's here?
Hello.
Hey.
I'm just Snapchatting your view right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. I do got a pretty good view out there of my balcony in the lake. This is
like
my friend. Sorry.
Like way up here.
This is Seth. He lives in Seattle, and he last came like 2 years ago. So we're gonna hang out in the parks and have some fun. But I wanted to put him in my little like montage video because you're important, you know.
Sort of.
But just a little bit, just a little bit.
Very, very little. Everybody got rock candy.
I know.
Like the crunches.
Oh my goodness. That's where she drops the sugar. What are we going for?
What flavor do you guys have for the cupcake?
Strawberry, grape, birthday grape, green apple, vanilla, and blue raspberry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Holy crap.
Oh my god, it's such in my face.
When I first started working here, and they would do that. But I guess they have in their head, they actually have, like, there's just like thicker skull, and they have like I want to say like they can tolerate it. Okay. Oh, in the wild.
Stop.
Eyes and ears on me. You better believe eyes are on you. It will not be easy to crush the resistance, but it will be satisfying. If you pass information to the resistance, you'll be considered a traitor.
So, what you just saw, that was kind of a collection of clips from the past few days where I got to go to the park with Seth here. He came for like a week, right? About a week. Some days I didn't get to go with him because I went to a wedding or I went to work. Or,
I was heartbroken. I was terribly heartbroken.
So sorry, dude.
It broke my heart.
But the days that I did get to go, those are the clips from that. I had a pretty good time. Did you have a good time, dude?
Yeah!
Dude, nice. I like your hat, too.
Thanks.
Very Disney themed. See you in about 2 years.
Okay.
Because that's how often you come to visit me. So, bye.
See ya.
So this is apparently going to be the vlog that never ends. Right now, Brennan and I are in Blaze Pizza in Disney Springs. We just got back from our trip to California this morning at 7 a.m. is when our flight landed. 7 in the morning. Right now it's about 3 p.m. I guess, and of course we're at Disney Springs just because we like Disney, I guess, a lot. Let me show you what we got. I got half my pizza with marinara, a quarter of it with white sauce, and then another quarter of it with pesto. Got some chicken and bacon bits and onions and pepperonis on there. And then Brennan, what did you get?
I got the pesto and garlic sauce mixed with the white sauce. And then I got it with mozzarella and goat cheese with bacon.
Yum.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's hard to hold on to a friend, 'cause people change and others stay the same, and you can never tell when a trusted peer will become weird. I haven't really talked to John since he started wearing socks with his Birkenstocks. I made memories with Stefan, but I said enough of that when he said the earth was flat. But you would never do that, 'cause you're my friend till the end. You're the tick to my tattoo, unless you go full
I never would have anticipated how much of a sense we can get of who you all are through the internet, but we have, and it is tremendously inspiring to us to continue to be our mythical best. So thank you guys for being a part of our lives and for being here tonight. We're a great crowd.
So what you just saw, that was a little clip from the Tour of Mythicality by the YouTubers Rhett and Link. If you've never heard of them, they are an awesome internet comedian duo. They're some of my favorite YouTubers that I've been watching for over 10 years, and they came to Orlando to the House of Blues, so we got to watch them in concert. And now we are washing down the entertainment with a deluxe burger here. I got the barbecue burger. Brennan, what'd you get?
What is it called? The Southern Burger?
I think so.
I got that. It's fried green tomato with pimento cheese.
Ooh. And we're both very excited to eat this. Mine seems like mostly lettuce, but that's okay. Hi guys, so myself and Brennan today, we are at Universal Studios Florida. You can see Red Bride Rocket behind us. Now, what we're doing here today is not necessarily for Universal Studios. We're actually here for Blue Man Group. We're waiting until the box office opens in about 10 minutes to get some tickets because myself, Brennan, and a couple friends of ours are gonna go see Blue Man Group for my friend's birthday tonight. So we're just gonna kind of wait around and get some tickets here, and then we might go get some breakfast somewhere, either at City Walk or inside the park somewhere. So we came inside the park to grab some breakfast over at the Leaky Cauldron, but they stopped serving breakfast at 10:30, and we got in line before 10:30. But by the time we made it up to the counter, it was like 10:31, and they like stopped serving breakfast on the dot, right there, which is fine. So we're just gonna go find somewhere else to eat. But as we were walking by, I don't know when I'm gonna get around to editing this video, but as we're walking by, we noticed that this Fast and Furious area where there used to be a wall is open. I have no idea if this opened today or like super recently or not, but it opened, and I don't know, I have a lot of feelings about this. I used to work at Disaster back when it was here. I closed the ride about 2 years ago. This is where the Disaster sign was and the ride signage here. This was the exit of the, or it wasn't even the exit, no, this was the queue of the ride, and this was the scene 1 And then scene 2, like, it's bizarre to me, and I won't dwell on it too much because it'll make me sad. But wow, this is so cool that it's open. So we just exited out of Universal, and hey Brennan, where are we right now?
Cowfish!
Cowfish, one of our favorite places.
Yay.
And because it's like 11 o'clock in the morning, we have the entire restaurant to ourselves. Yay! So Brennan got what I usually get, which is the Southern Hillbilly Barbecue burgushi, right?
Burgushi.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Which is beautiful. And then I got this Rise and Swine burger, which has a egg on it with bacon, because I was feeling kind of breakfasty, so I guess this is like the best of both worlds. Hi again, so I'm by myself right now because my group went into the Hard Rock here to grab a couple drinks, I think, but we came back to Blue Man Group, we saw the show, and it was awesome. Second time I've seen it, still just as awesome the second time. If you've never seen Blue Man Group Universal, come watch it, it is so cool. Hey Jorge, what do you think of Blue Man Group? Are you trying to be a Blue Man? Alright,
it was amazing! I loved it! It was a lot of fun, very interactive. I got to dance and shout and let it all out and play with giant balls and watch people play percussion instruments with lots of paint all over the place. It was a blast.
It was pretty cool.
It was.
Brennan, what'd you think?
I love Blue Man Group. No matter how many times I see it, it's just a fun show.
Kelly?
It was so fun, really engaging, and the rocking part with the balls and everything was awesome.
Apparently everybody loves the balls.
I forgot it does that.
And now, you bilge rats, do I hear 6? Who makes it 6? 6 should be 6 bottles of rum. I'm not sponging for rum.
Try to line it up.
Oh, I see.
How did you hear about that? That is neat.
I was looking for the 3 circles, basically.
Splash Mountain in December. Not a bad view tonight. Not a bad view. What do you think, Farley? Oh, hey, bud. Did you come back inside? Yeah, you did. It's okay. So I went ahead and grabbed my camera instead of my phone because I don't really have much room on my phone anymore, but I wanted to go ahead and end this really, really long span over 2 months vlog, this vlog that has never ended because I don't know, I feel like it's gonna keep going on unless I put a bookend to it and decide, hey, you know what, I'm deciding to end this really long montage of quick small clips and get back to like the full vlogs. And the only reason that I've done this kind of thing that I've done is because of my schedule for the past couple months. It's been a little bit all over the place, and like in the fact that I did Halloween Horror Nights and I was kind of working non-stop. This is right after I moved in, and I didn't really have a lot of time to unpack and to move into the new apartment and make it into what I wanted to make it. And that was the initial intent of this, is to make it really more about the moving in process. And less about like all this other stuff that I've been doing that I've been a little bit too lazy to actually vlog, but instead do clips that I can just kind of throw in this larger vlog. But I've liked it. It's been kind of cool. It's been a little bit disorganized in terms of like, what have I filmed and haven't I filmed, and what have I said and haven't I said. I feel like I've given a tour of my apartment like 1,000 times, and you know, but it's fine, because this is where I do this. This is where I rant about a lot of stuff, and I upload stuff that may or may not make sense and may or may not be entertaining, and that's kind of the point of it all. But now I can officially say that I've moved in. I decorated the place for Christmas. Everything is organized and clean and has a place, and posters are up except the little blank spot right here. Actually, I have a plan to put in, like, these are all my like posters that I've like made myself, so I have a plan to put one there, but you know, that I don't know when that'll happen, so that's where that's gonna go. You know, the kitchen is nice. I have all of these hats up here, all these little Mickey ears that normally would be like $25, but as a cast member I'm able to get them for like 25 cents because you don't really see them up there, but like the back of them is like I guess messed up, because when they embroider hats at Disney World, if they mess them up, they kind of just get rid of them, and then I can buy them for like 25 cents, and you know, so what better place to like decorate them than up here. You know, so that's like, what, that's like probably 20 hats. That's like $10. That's not bad. Not even $10, like $5. I don't even know how to do math. But the kitchen is nice. It's where I want it to be. Got some, you know, decorations, and everything is nice. My bananas, my apples, my... It's all good. You know, this is kind of where I want it to be with this moving in thing, and I have reached it. And that's exciting for me, and I'm happy that it finally reached that point. And I'm sorry it kind of spanned over 2 months, and I'm sorry I'm still talking about it. I have no idea how long this vlog is in the first place. Probably kind of long, but yeah, I mean, I guess I've talked this long. Let's keep on talking. You know, but then the other things happened. My parents came down to visit. My brother came down to visit. I went to go visit my other brother. My friends came down to visit. Today I went to Magic Kingdom, and you know, I only filmed a couple things there. I showed some cool hidden Mickeys over by the I guess the Voyage of the Little Mermaid ride, and showed my friends on Thunder Mountain, and showed myself getting off of Splash Mountain. That's why I had to change shirts. That was earlier today. I know the chronology is a little bit confusing, but that was actually today. I'm back home. My friends just left to go back to where they live, and now it's just me. This is it. I've finally done it. I've caught up to myself. You know, I've done my Disneyland trips. I've done my trips to my brother's bachelor party, my brother's wedding, and flying all over the place, just making a mess of things, and not having any time for me, you know. And so that's what I'm excited about, is getting to lay down on that couch right there, getting to turn on that TV right there, cuddle with this guy right here, maybe watch a movie. I deserve it. I need it. Okay, we are heading into the bedroom right now. It's kind of a small apartment, but I do kind of like that. It's easier to keep things clean and organized, which are things that I find pretty important. Hold on. Alexa, turn on the lights. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I like having an Alexa. It's really fun. I lost my place because I wanted to show off my cool little lights in here. So this is the bedroom. Got the TV here, kind of a guitar back there, blinds here. Got my desktop right there. Got posters, got a bed with, you know, the cool garland in there. And I don't know, I got a little Mickey hat up here. Got a poster back here, which is, this is kind of interesting because this is Universal Studios from like, I think 1997 or something. I think, where's the date on here? I don't even know. Oh yeah, 1997, copyright right there. But pretty much everything on this poster is gone. The only thing that's still here are Barney and E.T. because Nickelodeon Studios is gone, Confrontation is gone, Jaws is gone, Hercules gone, Back to the Future gone, Terminator gone. Barney is maybe on the way out. I don't know if rumors are true. I guess Barney is going to be gone. So the only thing that'll be left is going to be E.T. here, which is good because I really like E.T. It's one of my favorite rides. And I am really going off on a tangent, I guess, because I just don't want to end this vlog. It's been kind of a fun one. It's going to be cool, like, looking back on all these clips and literally going from an apartment that was just horrible. All I had was a little path to the doorway into a bedroom that didn't even have a bed in it. Yeah, I mean, it had a bed, but it, you know, wasn't like on the bed frame or anything like that. And now here it is. My apartment is what I wanted it to be. It's clean and it's organized and everything is me, and I'm just happy about that. I feel really fortunate and glad that it's come to what I wanted it to be. But this is by no means a vlog of endings, because it's just again like a bookend of things that have already happened and, you know, come to the present. And this is going to be a little bit confusing, but I did go to Disneyland. I know I mentioned that a couple clips ago, days ago. For me, it's confusing. I know, goodness. But I'm going to try to upload this video first, because whenever I end up uploading this video, it's gonna be out of order anyway. And when I try to like upload vlogs, I do try to kind of keep it chronological, even if it takes like a little bit of time, just for my own sake. I want to be able to go back and see, like, because it would be so confusing if I like did this, but then uploaded this here, and then uploaded this over here, and then I went to this, and I uploaded this the next day, and then I took a month to upload this from this trip. Yeah, I don't know, I need to be chronological for it. But this video I'm gonna try to upload first, and then I'm gonna start uploading all of the Disneyland vlogs, because I filled up 2.5 memory cards that are 64 gigabytes. I was looking for it, I thought it was over here, it's not. So that's like, what is that, 130 gigabytes of like stuff from this California trip. That is gonna be so many vlogs, and it's gonna be kind of a lot to go through, but I'm actually really excited about it, kind of going back, because that was an incredible trip, and I'm so excited to upload that here, and it's gonna be so super cool. But I do wanna go ahead and just collect all these clips that I've just accumulated for the past month, since I moved in the middle of October to now the middle of December. Put it all together for your sake and for my sake. So keep an eye out for the Disneyland vlogs, and thank you for watching this. So whatever this vlog ended up being, it's gonna clean up my kind of computer, clean up my life a little bit, and help me get oriented for future vlogs and the fun things that I do. And Farley just went into the blinds. So you have a good night, and have a very Merry Christmas if I don't see you between now and Christmas, because I'm probably gonna go straight from this into, you know, editing Disneyland. But you have a great, awesome Christmas, and until next time, I will see you later. And I really like this new camera that I'm using. I didn't even tell you, you don't even know that I got a new camera, goodness. I got a new camera to use at Disneyland, which you're gonna see for those videos, but this is a new camera that I'm using right now. It's a Canon G7X Mark II, which is really cool. It has a touch screen, and I can look at myself up here in this like monitor, and it's awesome. Sorry for talking for like 8 minutes at the end of this video, good lord. But bye, have a good night guys, peace out.